Well, here we are today at Producers Co-op in Bryan, Texas, an excellent backdrop for this segment on nutritional requirements of cattle and feed formulation. What we've got here is two different supplements that are very, very commonly used in the cow-calf, weaning calf programs. On your left, on my right, is going to be what we typically refer to as a cottonseed cake. On your right is going to be a typical 20% breeder cube. Probably two of the more common feeds that we use a lot of them across Texas in the fall, winter, and early spring. And though they may look somewhat similar, they're really two totally different supplements. I guess first we could talk about the 20% breeder cube, a product that's made by virtually every feed company that's making a pelleted or a cubed feed. Runs about 20% crude protein. Very, very general use type supplement. We see a lot of that used, especially on cows in the wintertime. It's an excellent energy source. It's called a breeder cube because oftentimes we use that to try to hold, or maybe even in some more severe situations, try to put some condition on cows to get them in that body condition score of a 5 or 6 at calving, so that we can maximize the chances of getting them rebred. So that cube is an excellent source of protein and energy, hence, and we know the correlation between nutrition and reproductive performance. The cottonseed cake, on the other hand, the reason we call it a cake is because several decades ago, when the cottonseed oil mills were making or were extracting the oil, it was a pressed process where they would take the whole seed, press the oil out of it, and then the remaining meal would have a little bit of oil left in it, and they would press that out into large pans, much like a brownie pan. And then that would then be broken up and put in a burlap bag, and so it was called cake. That's a name that's just kind of stuck with it. It's really a cube, as you can see. A tremendous source of protein. We know that cottonseed meal is an excellent source of all natural protein. These particular cubes, I think here at Producers, run about 38% protein. Excellent source of protein, all natural protein. One of the unique things about them, because of the ruminant's ability to recycle nitrogen, we know that we can feed those cottonseed cubes or any high all-natural protein supplement. We can feed those as infrequently as once a week if that fits our feeding program, and still get good use by cows grazing dormant winter forage or on hay. Oftentimes, the cottonseed cake is going to be the cheapest source on a dollars per pound of protein, of natural protein, that we have available to us in a cow-calf enterprise. So two feeds that look somewhat similar maybe to the novice person that's evaluating feeds, essentially a twofold difference in protein content, but both of them very commonly used feeds in a cow-calf enterprise.